control, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise control, it's too slow. Give it to Todd, she gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove with a. I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time I was must come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly cause available free. Yeah. Hey yo, BBS is super fro. Coop ain't got no roof for though. My uncle and his partner, he got and lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my them foreign cars, I'm bored with them. About to toss that DeLorean in them. The whip, I need a space coupe and Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out, Michael J. Hop. Rapper can't drop, Rolex say I'm on my 8th watch. Wait, stop, 7-figure, still at the stove. On my deep dominoes in my Houston. I'm just souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones. Solid foes, I'm checked in, blessed in. Big Bunny, Rabbit, Don Dollar. Crime Stoppers, I remember being on the run. Up in the Ramada, crime lord on vice lord. I'm the underground king, godfather. What?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA. All paint and with brick. Well, it sure is. And the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, we've got Davis. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Ball against Westbrook. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closer. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Johnson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet.
Well, Stanley Johnson has some power to his game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tries it from the top of the key. And Paul gets it to go in. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Kicks it out to James. Feeds to Davis. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Booker.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook finds Johnson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. Johnson right side. Back to Booker. They find Jay on the way. Here's Ayton. So they take the lead.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
James outside. And good that time.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ball against Westbrook. Fires at the elbow. Buries the jump shot. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
James misses. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Denver.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin, still athletic.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Booker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Driving to the basket. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
And that one's good. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
And already noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the shot goes in. 102 left here in the first quarter. Booker finds Bridges. Davis against Ayton. Pass to Booker. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it back. McGee. Good D by James.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Unloads from 13. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
A nice shot by Booker.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Offensive rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence.
Sure. You know, we had some...
Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, I mean, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
Russell Westbrook with the assist.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And he makes good on the layup. Saric has got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
This is great. Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
Well, Phoenix shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And Booker kicks to Payne. There's the double team with Westbrook. Booker with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from James. Suns have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Payne gets a wide open look, and the 3 off target. The Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from James.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And Davis sends it back.
Love that. Watch that shot away.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
LeBron is doubled and stolen by Booker. Pass to McGee. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Here's Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. And that one's good by Davis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payne passes to Saric. McGee against Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Johnson. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Lakers trail by 5. Davis dishes to LeBron, and they double up James. Davis with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint. They continue to score consistently. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Chance at the line.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
And so he hits both. Suns leading by 3. Down low, here's McGee, and Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And yes, it's good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. First in free throw percentage, third in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. The shot's good from LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Booker outside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Here's Davis. Johnson kicks to LeBron. Back to Johnson. To the wing right side. McGee against Davis.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Booker.
#1 pick overall in the draft coming out of Kentucky. And it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
Now here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. JaVale McGee is out there with Paul, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Reeves the pass to Westbrook. The feed to Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Paul. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from James. Paul outside. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
McGee with the block.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bridges attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And they double up James. Johnson kicks to James. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's the pass to McGee. Bridges up top. James covering. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
Trying to get open is Davis. James misses. Suns leading by 7. Bridges dishes to McGee. Back to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharge checked in for Cameron Johnson. Crowder comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in for Paul.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Sharge outside. And Davis sends it back. Driving in, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Once again, Davis shows off his deceptive quickness on the drive. Easy convert.
And the Suns call time. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Devin Booker.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. The Suns in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Sharge with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
With the drive, that one goes. Count it. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Booker outside. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 9.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Here's Davis. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sharge, that's good.
Well, Sharge on the inside has really good quality footwork.
From 13, Johnson's shot is off. Suns leading by 7. Outside Crowder. Going inside, and Crowder. Lead they're enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Well, Phoenix shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Good chance here for Payne. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Crowder. There's the three. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Ayton finds Booker. And finally they hit one. And that's 11 points for Devin Booker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Johnson does a good job right there of just making the defense be in the wrong spot. That's a foul.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's the teardrop. The offensive rebound. Ayton. And Davis sends it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Davis. Crowder with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Passes it to Payne with the shot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Reeves the pass to Westbrook. The drive by LeBron. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Phoenix. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards. Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
It doesn't matter when LeBron's taking the shot. It's whenever he wants to. Nice jumper there.
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Paul against Westbrook. Paul outside. Pass to Johnson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Johnson finds McGee. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. In Westbrook, here we go.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 14 points. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
The kick out to LeBron. From deep 3-point range, here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Phoenix leading by 5. Feeds to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
And it's Johnson penetrating. It's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Phoenix with the ball. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Johnson finds Davis. Back to Johnson. Westbrook with it. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Good chance here for Booker. Again, Phoenix. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass. Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Davis dishes to Johnson. Tries again. McGee with the block. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Paul passes to McGee. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Chris Paul.
And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Stanley Johnson, again, looking for elusive consistency to his game. If he can shoot it at a steady rate, he'll find a home.
And Johnson drops them both. Suns leading by 9. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Johnson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Johnson can bang down low and move a guy back to help create space to convert.
The Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Time running out for the Lakers. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Westbrook with the steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Westbrook. Johnson dishes to Westbrook. Johnson, the pass to Davis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Davis against Paul. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 7. A 3 from LeBron. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're in front by 4. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thanks, David. Johnson kicks to James. From deep. And no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. All up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Ball outside. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what you want from Johnson. Attacking, use that body and that frame to draw contact.
And Johnson drops them both. Phoenix calls timeout. They're up by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really,
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring Allie. Take it.
Brian, as the NBA.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Johnson is out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Bradley in at the 2. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
James with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Bradley. On the wing, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The open shot, Morant. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Here's James. On easy, too, on the layup. James has got his second bucket on the night.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Here's the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Holiday. That one a little long.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To end the run. The shot by Johnson, no good. Memphis leading. The 3 from Bane. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And here's Morant. He's got 7. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Bradley with a drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Brooks against Davis. And that one is hammered home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Morant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Johnson with a bucket.
Terrific line that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Here's Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Johnson, the shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Here's Morant. And Davis with the block. And it's James with the jam.
Boom! LeBron. He still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Morant outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 14.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Davis. Outside Holiday from deep. The kick out to Johnson. Now here's Holiday. Knocks down the triple.
Three-point range. Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And here's Morant outside. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Absolutely. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you ask him, sometimes
in conflict, it just builds character.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Xavier Tillman. Kyle Anderson is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Jones in at the point.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Here's Brooks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Jones. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Anderson. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. From the wing, rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Holiday. James, outside. Misses the 3. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Outside, Anderson. Melton outside. Pass to Clark. Now Jones. Takes a 13-footer, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Anderson. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Anderson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Jones. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. The drive by Holiday, hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Anderson against James. Anderson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Davis misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Bain, he's checked in for Tillman.
Desmond Bain.
The Lakers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Holiday from long range. And he can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. James with the block.
Superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Anderson passes to Jackson. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's good. 2 points. Davis has got 8 points.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
From deep, Morant hits the trifecta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes.
And so it's Memphis with an impressive 16-point lead heading in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the... First 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Memphis. This has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Davis finds Holiday. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
For Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Morant against Holiday. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Morant. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. James against Brooks. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Davis slams it home.
AD doing what he does 24/7. Stuffing that stat sheet.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Brooks. Jackson outside. Brooks outside. The 3. Davis with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaFleur.